ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello there. How are you doing? I hope you're well. I hope everything is working. I'm just back from a vacation. I am still jet lagged. I'm still getting everything to work, but I think for now, knock on wood, everything is working as it should. so, hey, for now, everything looks good. Audio looks good. Video looks good. I updated everything. Fitz is there. Our mascot is in his spot for how long is the question. That is the question. How are you doing, Burst? How are you? Good to see you. Actually, I could angle this a little bit more down. There we go. There we go. They see a bit more of the mess in the background, which is nice. But at least you don't see out the window over there. Which Lilian pointed out last time that I should not be so obvious about what is out there. Until you break something, well, sometimes things just break, right? I have no control. It just kind of happens. For now, we're just not going to tempt fate and just assume it's going to be fine. I mean, why wouldn't it be fine? Why would it break? It's not like the Windows update forced itself onto me that brought my laptop to knees a few weeks ago with an issue that I couldn't fix. But as always, if something doesn't sound right, if something doesn't look right, if something doesn't work right, aside from my games, let me know. Let me know. So, Super Slam, we are in pre-release week. And if you've attended a pre-release, you've already picked up your pre-ordered product, because that is how they do it now. I do not have mine yet. I have a case. I know you too well. It's been a long time, Burst. I know you pretty well at this point. So my case I will be able to pick up on Thursday. And then I have a win a case tournament. No, not a win a case. Win a box tournament on Saturday. I am praying that I'm getting at least some of the pieces together that I can play a brute. But I will likely not be able to have all the cards. But we'll you know, most people will not have it anyway. However, I have a pre-release on Wednesday and I have a pre-release on Thursday. And then Thursday, Friday, I'm going to open my stuff. Yeah, I went 2-1 on Tuffnut, who I didn't force unlike someone. I don't know what you're talking about. To be fair, I didn't just play Tuffnut, but I just played Brute. So the world premiere that I played, what, 2 weekends ago? Yeah. It was Brutes all the way. I just love Brutes. I was maybe a bit scared to play something else, but I enjoy Brute. The word on the street is that Kayo is really good. Kayo armed and dangerous in CC. People are saying that he's going to LL very fast. I see some things about really good numbers. I have my doubts if he's really as good as people are saying. Or no, let me rephrase it. I'm not doubting that he's really, really good. What I'm doubting is that he's going to be able to dominate the meta. It depends on what else plays in the meta. You don't think he will, Kayo? What's your reasoning behind it? People are also saying Verdance is going to be really good. And obviously she was really good before. She got a good new expansion card. And she got a ban, right? Because Alice has thought she was going to be so strong that she needed a ban. So obviously there's something there. And then we'll see what else. We'll see what else. He's a gotcha hero. When people catch on, he loses power like Dory. So my thinking with Kayo is that he's very susceptible to disruption. He doesn't block very well, and he doesn't want to block. So I'm wondering how much he'll fall apart if you just start sending things that require him to block. or that just takes cards from his hands. We'll see. We'll see. Lyath could also be very interesting. Lyath does very strong things. He may need a turn or two set up, but dude, that hero can put out power. That is a strong hero. It depends. I've played like one game into Lyath in Constructed, so I don't know how strong he's gonna be. But, you know, we've got 2 sets in a row now giving Guardians things. And I'm really interested to see how the Guardian players are gonna develop the decks and how strong they're gonna be. So we'll see the meta. I'm never one good at predicting metas, so... Oh yeah, I meant old Kayo. I meant Armed and Dangerous. I think the new one, we'll have to see how good he is. But if Armed and Dangerous is around, then why would you play the new one? Or Guardian is the one I'm going. Which one? Which way are you playing? So I think Rhinar's actually in a decent position as well. The question is there a reason to play him over KO Armed and Dangerous? I think so. I think it depends on where the meta is going, right? But I think we have a slower meta, potentially, depending how much KO dominates. But if we have a slower meta, that means Intimidate to mean something. And he's got upgrades, and if he's got upgrades and Intimidate means something, that could mean, theoretically, that we're in good spot for Rhinar. Not Goldmane? Well, in that case, you're playing Platus, right? That's how you pronounce that hero? I always get it wrong. I have not played any KO games. I have a list for today. So I want to try this out. Now, a couple things here. I did bring back the mistakes counter. That is because I do want to be practicing this week, today and tomorrow, for the win a box tournament. Although it's unlikely that I have all the cards. Like, the Gauntlets of Tyrannical Rex is really good. Can you still play the other arms? 100%. 100%. I think they're both pretty good. Buckwild will not be hard to get, but I don't play that in Rhinar at the moment. Flex Speed is also really good, but it's also more a KO card. I do not have any Reckless Stampedes yet. Really, really good card. Show of Strength, obviously, it's just another swing big. So, Brute's got upgrades. The question is it good enough? In the past, it was good enough for one season. For the heavy hitter season. KO did things there. But we'll see how it goes. Superstar name I don't like looking at, though. Okay. No new arms are better? No, they're... Not necessarily. Because it has the condition of having a 6 in your pitch zone or not. It could be better. It could be better. We'll see. It'll come down to testing, right? It'll come down to that. Fitz has left. Maybe he's gonna come back. We'll see. So I played quite a few games of Rhinar, which is, as you would expect, just net decked. I play Apex Bonebreaker in this deck. It's been working pretty well. At the moment, I'm just trying out Reckless Stampede. I really like the card. Otherwise, it's not too dissimilar where it was before. Smashing Ground is new. Visit the Boneyard is new. Although I don't know if I like those cards that much. I think Buckwild is pretty good. The problem with Buckwild is that it costs 3, which makes me think, do I just mainboard Faendal Spring Tunic, right? Everything is a 6. That is true. But, okay, in KO probably is just strictly better. For other brutes, it's debatable. I also think out of all the heroes, Kayo probably got the most out of the new set. Armed and Dangerous. Then Rhinar, don't know about the new Kayo, and then Levia. I'm not sure where she's sitting with the upgrades. You probably have to ask Mansand about that. But they're generally looking to be in a good position all in all. I'm wondering if I'm going to play a Pro Quest or not, or if I'm just jamming casual games. I don't know. I haven't signed up for any Pro Quest games yet. I may for an event, but we'll see how it goes. All right, let's play some KO Armed and Dangerous to get everything kicked off. You come around, I will tell you what Manson will say. Manson will say that it's the best hero in the game. No? Am I wrong? All right. So we'll just play some brutes today. See where the decks are, what they feel like. I mean, Levia in his hands is OP not because of the hero, but because of him, right? Let's turn this up a little bit, actually. Good. Video is looking good. Audio is looking good. Chat is looking good. Everything is looking good. So hopefully we'll keep it that way. And yeah, if you're new to the stream, welcome, welcome, welcome. Say hello if you'd like to. We love our viewers. If you're lurking or not. I don't know where I was going with that. I am signed on. So yeah, we're just waiting for a opponent here. We still have to do open format, right? Because the set is not officially out yet. Correct? Smelt it. I smelt it. Oh, hello, Levia. Interesting. This will be very interesting here. All right, let's see how this goes. First prediction of today is up. He tried to get me to play her still. Wait, why didn't the prediction work? The prediction button is broken. All right, there it goes. There it goes. That worked. That was just a delay. All right, so 40-40. And we got a wild ride and just unpacking a run rough. We'll try and go wild here. Also playing Gauntlets of Tyrannical Rex. That makes sense. It is probably going to get blocked out here. Blue pitch jacket. What blue pitch jacket? So, your next attack this turn gets +1. Activates only if there is. So we can activate this, right? We get a +1, then claw with the blue, and then we arsenal this and packing. We'll go for 4. Okay, 2 blocks. Is fully blocked. That was pretty much to be expected. Maybe I should have not done that and just keep the go again enabler here. All red. That's not ideal. Hey, 2 Magic, how are you? Bonjour, bonjour. How are you doing today? Alright, so Call to the Grave is being played here, so they're getting a card, discarding a card. Probably it's going to be a Beast Within. Je suis bien aussi. Merci, merci. I just returned from Montreal on Friday. So the Beast Within, of course, that makes sense. This is 100% that they're going to get it? No, it's not. So this is 7 go again, but he can't play the card. With this hand, I almost feel like I want to block 6. So if we play Flex Speed, we're going to have go again here, but we have no resources. So, I'm wondering if I'm just playing the Bear Fangs. Let's let this hit and see what else I play. Kayo's still better. Woo! Did you have a blast? I had a great time, yeah. I loved it. I loved it. 3. So the problem is my resource curve here, right? I think what I'm going to do is block for 3, send packing for 7, and arsenal to swing big. It's not an ideal turn, but I don't have the resources to really push out a big turn here. You don't know me anymore? Why not? What did I do this time? Do you think, to Magic, do you think that Kayo is the best at the moment? The best brute? Kayo armed and dangerous? Sash instead of tuning into Levia? Yeah, that's probably a good call. Alright, so good, we have a Blood Rush Bellow set up, so we're not blocking here. Again. I mean, the question is, who can Unga Bunga faster? I think that's kind of what it comes down to. We have to expect, with the ScowlingFleshBag being live, that we're going to see that being used here. Alright. We're not blocking 18, that's... Whew. Kayo's best second format, but people are saying that Verdance can deal with Kayo. And why is that? Because she can just slow him down enough. Alright, so here we go. We don't have a perfect hand. We have no-go again. Okay, so 5. There we go. That's a ScowlingFleshBag that I was expecting here. And we'll play the Reckless Stampedes for 9. Yeah, it should definitely be on Husk. That is true. That's an odd choice. But we are all testing at this moment, right? The decks, the heroes, everything is brand new. It's time for testing. It's one of my favorite times in Flesh and Blood cycles. It's between spoilers and, you know, at this point, everything is fair game, right? You can test. Of course, there is indications what is good, what is bad, but, you know, try it out. See how it feels. Is it good? Is it better? Just because everything, you know, just because it's been better in the past doesn't mean it necessarily is the best moving forward. Hey, we do encourage backseat gaming here. Fair enough. To Magic, fair enough. Right, we've got 4. Alright, we don't want to block this here at the moment. We're keeping even on life. I think the advantage that they have at the moment is that they were able to go second. Okay, Tyrannical Rex. They have 2 floating, so just for 7. Alright, let's... Actually, no. I'm not lethal. It's not lethal, so we're not blocking. So, playing flexed. Thank you very much for the subscription with Prime Pockets. How are you? How are you? Good to see you. How was your weekend? Did you get your 20 cases that you were looking for? Alright, so obviously I think we play the swing big here. And we arsenal the Bear Fangs. That also gets a non-block out of my hands. Nope, I got 9 at least. Well, are you still getting more, or is that kind of as much as you get? Good to see you too. It's good to be back. It's good to be back on a brute as well. So I've got 3 cards right now. I have a blue. I can probably block a little bit here. And I should, because what I don't want to do is go down to... I don't want to go into Reckless Swing range, right? They still have their equipment here to block as well. I can't really go white here because Buckwild costs 3. I could do Buckwild, pitching the blue, to go into a Bear Fangs. They're still blocking 6 here. So that's not going to be lethal. It's going to be 7... It could be lethal. Hey, Rush, how are you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Alright, we're the first ones to block with equipment. Dot, my friend. How are things? Alright, so we got blocking 4 here. Down to 5. They're setting up a 5-card hand, right? If this is a Blood Rush Bellow, I'm probably effed. Right, we're going for a 7 here. And then hopefully into an 8. We can actually trigger the gauntlets as well. To give the Bear Fangs a plus. Now, the good thing that we have here is that ScowlingFleshBag is already gone on their side. Okay. We trigger this, and then Bear Fangs for 9. Okay. So, let's see. Things are good. I'm impressed that Brute got so good. I'm sure you're happy. I feel pretty good, but you know what? I've been there before where Brute is being hyped. And you really need to see how it shakes out first. I'll believe it when we're really there. Alright, so we got 4 cards here. I'm down to 5. Obviously we're... Yeah, exactly. That's a problem. That's a problem. This is a huge problem now. I have not tested it. No NA admin, no. And I have 1... But the pulping just closes out the game. So... Actually, let's block 4... 5. The pulping should close out the game. Okay, looks really good with more go again. Oh, really? I need to try it. I mean, I haven't done a lot of testing yet. I played a few games, but not much. Hey, YH, how you doing? Good to see you. So we're blocking for 3 here. It's down to 9. We need the red, right? We need the red. We're blocking... I can't... Yeah, we're still in Reckless Swing range. We've got a vigor. That's fine. Okay, if they get it, they get it, right? So what? Wait, what? Oh, they're Blood Dead. I forgot about the Blood Dead. GG, well played. They killed themselves. Just Levia things. Just Levia things. Alright. I'm gonna do this just because we're here and it's fun, even though the challenge is not live anymore. One swing, one smash, one broken dream, Kayo wrecks another! Hey Lilian, how are you doing? Welcome back. How are you? Alright. I don't think there were any mistakes in that game. Were you guys able to spot any? 1-0. There we go. 1-0. Doing fine. Got to play pre-release this weekend. Today I got home from work recently. Nice. What did you play or you pre-release? Did you enjoy it? Levia thinks yes. Yakultino. Thank you for the game, dude. Thank you for the game. You played well, but the blood deck got you. Alright. Oh, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Alright, so... Let me just make sure that happens. What is this old Kayo? You don't like Kayo? He's good. See you later, 2Magic. Thank you for being here today. Hope to see you again soon. Alright, so... I hope that Rhinar is going to be good. And I do think if Verdant is good, then Rhinar is kind of good. Burst. I played Kayo, the games were nice, finished 2-2, could have been 3-1 but blundered terribly. Got to block with boots when they blocked for 3 instead of 1. You know, it happens. It happens. You're new to the hero, you're new to the cards. You know, you can't expect that you play at the same level that you will play as if you were playing Constructed for a while. I came back from Montreal. Saturday morning at 6 AM I landed. And for a brief second, I was considering to go to a pre-release at 11. and then I was like, you know what? I haven't slept in like 24 hours. I am already doing 2 pre-releases this week, on Wednesday and Thursday. I played the world premiere. Maybe I don't need to do that pre-release on Saturday as well. It would have been good to, you know, stay awake. But I was like, yeah, that I'm not sure that's the most sensible things to do. On both my pre-releases and playlists, it sold me on the fact that I enjoy her play, so I will be playing her 1,000. That's 10,000%. That's a lot of percent. I hear she's very fun to play. I see a lot of people saying she's very fun to play. A ScowlingFleshBag things, right? You're Coutinho. Just happens. Alright, good. How about we go back and forth between Rhinar and Kayo? Because if I can make him happen, Rhinar, you know me, I am going to make him happen. Fitz is also there. But honestly, ooh, this is going to be interesting. I'm going to go second here. Kassai is actually one of the few games I've lost. I think we put in 2 stronger survive here. Thick Hide Hunter could be really good as well. Some message. Good luck, have fun. What are we keeping? Do we do Spring Tonic? No, we do the Savage Sash here in this matchup. I think I need to get a bit more blocked. So I did pretty well on this deck so far in just the games that I played, but Kassai destroyed me. Sleep is for the weak. No, dude, when you get to my age, you cherish sleep. YH, I'm not really interested by new heroes. We'll continue with Gravy. Paradoxically, I'm glad they nerfed him. I don't think he'd be this cringe when I was buying his cards. Dude, you never know, right? It's not cringe, it's just good. So we've got a 5 here on Sheath. They already get go again. We need to block with 2 6s. And see what they do here. Kassai is pretty good. I actually opened the expansion slot for her. And I already got a taker for that. Please no buffs, please no buffs, please no buffs. God damn it. Alright, prediction. Let's put that up. Let's see if it works. I'm very old. Alright, so let's see our hand here. I think we front load this with an agile wind up. Do we want to play our whole hand here? Yeah, because I want to play the Reckless Stampede, and the blue that I have is really not good enough for Arsenal. So what we'll do is we'll say, it's only a Mandible Claw. It's only a Mandible Claw. Surely it's only a Mandible Claw. But then we'll discard the Agile Wind-Up to get a token and give it go again. And then we'll send the second Claw. And we'll finish with a Reckless Stampede. I really like Reckless Stampede. Please sell me all your Reckless Stampedes. Foil to take bait. I hear it's good. And I will go for 7 here. So they have 1 card intimidated, 2 cards left in hand. What is your plan for when Mandible Claws got rotated? I don't have a plan for that yet. I mean, obviously, well, here's the thing. Maybe they're gonna give Brute/Rhinar a new weapon in the armory deck, right? So if they're playing 7D chess, then they knew that they're gonna rotate out Mandible Claws and give Brutes a new weapon in the armory deck. Just a Mandible Claw has 3 cards in hand. Yeah, Seawalker. I mean, nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. All right, our opponent is on the train. How you doing, Seawalker? Are you walking on the sea? I have 5 Reckless Stampedes at home if you want them. I do. Can you get them to me by Saturday? The only thing I've got about it is the art. I mean, I don't know. I don't play that hero, so I don't know. So we got a hot streak for 2 here. The Trot Along gives a go again. They have 1 gold at the moment. What's our turn look like? I have a agility. So we could potentially play a Claw into swing big. Can we go big? And we could play the Sigil of Cycles for next turn. Surely it's only a 2 with 2 cards. Surely. Hey TK, how are you doing? Thank you, thank you. Had a great time in Montreal. No, I don't wanna block this. It's only 2. Yeah, Seawalker part is like Skywalker, but the first letter of my name starts with C, so my last name is... That makes a lot of sense, actually. That makes a lot of sense. Right, so they got a gold on the Vigor here. They have a 2... Wait, what? They pitched, and then they... Okay, Blood Spill. So they're doing 5 damage here. At the moment, no more gold, no more bronze, silver. Then we're currently leaning more into building my Warhammer min since my Fab group is almost disbanded. Ah, it sucks to hear. Actually, London is going way overboard with Flesh and Blood at the moment. So if we played the Sigil first, we're kind of giving away what we're doing. But at the same time, I need to play it because of the go again. So I could Claw, pitching the yellow, then I give them least amount of information. I could also just play the Sea Legs into the swing big, which would be the most damage here. Would be 14 damage. But then we can't set up. I mean, it's not much of a setup turn anyway, is it? Let's just do 14 damage, actually. I was only going overboard with Fab. Right, so here, schöne Fische, guten Abend. Mansan tokens are peak 100%, especially the agility. So we now have one of our LGSs runs a Project Blue or Silver Age League on Mondays with a gold foil as price. On Tuesday, we have the same shop running CC. Then on Wednesday, my locals is Armory. Then Thursday, the shop that runs Monday and Tuesday events runs another CC event on Thursday. Also Monday we have the Armory from another shop. So 2 events on Monday actually. Oh, I will open up a pack. I got some the Hunted in as well. And then on Friday is 3rd shop Armory. Then this weekend we're going to start with a Saturday Armory. Not Armory, but like a on-demand event from the shop that runs the Wednesday events. And Sunday, the shop that runs Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday events also runs a Living Legend event on Sunday. So you can play Flesh and Blood in London every single day of the week. On one day you can even pick between 2 shops, which is insane. It's insane. So you're saying you have a chance to play Fab every day if you want? Yes. I'm seriously asking, how much flesh and blood is too much? Right? At this point, will the community end up cannibalizing itself? And then it's not focused anymore, so people go to different places. And will that hurt the army attendance? Or, in theory, London has 8 million people, right? In theory, London should be able to support that many events. In theory. But I think we need to go through some more pushes of popularity of the game to make that happen. Imagine not having to travel. Dude, you know what? The LGS that runs the Wednesday events, right? They used to be the shop that was like walking distance to me. And they have 2 locations. And where they're running the Saturday events is in walking distance. So that's my walking distance shop. So now I'm like, I guess I gotta show up to those again. Because who doesn't want to walk to their armory? Alright, so we're blocking 2 here. Actually, let the 2 hit here. How long is the longest commute for you? For Flesh and Blood? The longest one would probably be about 75 minutes. It's a big city. An hour to 75 minutes. Yeah. God, yeah, I mean, I am complaining a little bit because I'm basically saying, can this local scene support this much flesh and blood? So what are we doing here is setting up for Blood or Spell turn, right? And I'm wondering if I should block this. We play Smashback Elhorn to give me the agility and the might, or we block. Let me be silly. Let me be silly. Take the damage here. And set up a big turn. A 5-card Blood Rush Bella turn with an agility. Oh, I forgot about the copper. That's a bit egg on my face. We'll play the Smashback Elhorn. Agility and might. Play the blue, go for 8. 75 is my closest one. Yeah. You're US based, right? I ain't walked to no shops. I know where you live, yeah. Yeah. Can't be bothered to commute there on my own. That makes sense, yeah. Oh, you EU. Ah, sorry about that. Yeah. Are there any shops that could start running it? Or are there no shops at all that... I mean, my first Flesh and Blood army was at a pub, like a bistro pub. It was run by, you know, by TCG people, but still. One is an hour, then the other is 90 minutes, so your 70 minutes ain't nothing. I mean, but you gotta understand, we Europeans, we cringe every time you gotta go somewhere that's further away than 30 minutes, right? Oh my god, I kept 5 cards. Oh, this is not the hand that I needed here. This is not the hand. That makes sense, Rush, right? Like, that's why I'm kind of torn, because having an armory on weekends is always something that I wanted. But I'm torn because I also want to spend the weekend with my partner, right? So it's like, I don't want to go to an armory after work because I'm tired and I'm old. But weekend is kind of board gaming with my partner time. True Seawalker, that's may I ask where you're from? Just roughly. 5 players, they play MTG and... Alright. I traveled 40 minutes alone to Walmart. Again, your country's too big. So, they kept their whole hand here. I'm gonna block with the Sigil. No, I'm not. It's only 2 damage. I'm still ahead in life. They only have 1 copper and 1 gold. What could possibly go wrong?
I'm in danger.
They want me to block here. I'm sure they have you know that blue, what's its face? I'm missing CFEA what happens next and a few other Rainbow Falls, but nothing too wild. Virginia. Alright. That's 30 minutes is pretty good then. Raise an army. Oh crap. Okay, 2. That's a problem. That is a problem. And then they're gonna attack still. 2 more cards. Yeah, this is a big turn. I can see why they didn't block. I can see why they didn't block. So what do we do on my turn then? I have an agility. Alright, let me try something. This is probably wrong. But I want to play the sigil to set up 2 turns in a row. 3 to 4 players in your city. Get more players. Is there like a con in your city or something where you could get more people engaged with the game, or no? Okay, now we're 50 to 20. Okay, so we're playing the sigil here. We're playing... Do we play the Blood Rush Billow? It's wasted because I need to kill the Centauri Sellswords, right? It's so wasted. This hand is really weird. That's a good question. Actually, let me play it. I have another one. Okay, so we have 2 floating. We have to do this, right? It's not what I want to do. The strongest survive is for 6. We could play another Blood Rush Billow, but it's so wasted. Alright, let me go face with this one. Good thing I voted no if Fleshbag is getting greedy. True. I've got my brute hat on again. I'm trying to convince my friends, but they either play another TCG or they don't want to try a card game at all. I mean, that's fair, right? Like, if they don't want to try it, they don't want to try it. Alright, so we got a pretty good block here. They still have 3 cards though, so we play another Blood Rush Billow. Also, I still owe somebody a pack opening. Sorry. Schöne Fische. No, that was... Yeah, Schöne Fische, what would you like me to open? I have the Hunted, I have High Seas, I have Bright Lights, Port the Mistral Japanese, Everfest. Yeah, that's it. He said you pick. Okay, sorry. I missed that. Chat is very active at the moment. I did have an agility token, yes. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna use this here. I don't want to attack them to attack again. We're going to go for another Blood Rush Billow here. And maybe we can bring it back. They can't attack again. Alright, so this is too expensive. It does have go again though. But it's too expensive. We want to keep the Splatter Skull. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Joke's on me. Alright, so we go here for the token. Good. So we don't have the resources here. We could play Buck Wilds into Claw. But you know what? I would love to play Splatter Skull here. Super Slam? I haven't opened any Super Slam yet. Well, no, the pre-releases were okay. I mean, I opened up this little guy here. And I've never really opened up anything major at the pre-release, so that's pretty good. Alright, so we can go... Let's go Claw here, actually. For 5, and then we'll play Strongest Survive for 9. They're clearly trying to keep their hand here. I think I need to put some mistakes on the mistake counters, don't I? I feel like the last turn was not good. I should have just clawed it and wait for another turn to do a big one. Hey, Howling Minds! How you doing, dude? You recovered from your travels? Super Slam singles are cheap. I just need to source them for the weekend. Alright, so we got 9. So they're clearly blocking here. They've got 2 cards Intimidated. That's still pretty good for them. And they're blocking here out because if they're blocking out, then the effect doesn't trigger, right? I have not just yet still busting through Conkrot. Dude, fingers crossed so far. I have not gotten sick yet. So far, I'm good. So, you know. Scott. Josh asks me to ask you about Levia. Okay, so... They've got 3 cards left, 12 to 14. That was really bad when I came back, getting better. It happens so often, right? It just... I usually get sick after a Flesh and Blood event as well. Alright, so we got 2 here. They got 2 go again. They only have 1 copper at the moment. We have a Savage Feast. I think what I want to do on my turn is play the Smashback Elhorn, swing big, arsenal the Savage Feast, and then use the Savage Feast with the Smashback Elhorn. This is for only 2 at the moment. We'll take this. Hey, Ducklord, how are you doing? Yeah, we're fabbing. We're fabbing. Having good old time with Flesh and Blood. How you doing, Ducklord? Oh yeah, and I forgot. There's even a new shop that wants to run Flesh and Blood in London. So not only do we have Flesh and Blood on every single evening, with one being double booked, another shop wants to start as well. That means another armory. Yeah, dude, London is popping off. I really hope this... I really hope every shop is successful with what they want to do. Yeah. Alright, so we got 6 here. It was to be expected that they're going to block this out, right? They want to go again. I'm hoping we get more regulars at my armory. Gem Pack 3 is a real incentive. Dude, Gem Pack 3 is amazing. And I took mine home. Right, so I can open it up on stream. I didn't open it at the world premiere because, like, I want to open it with you guys. It was 8 AM morning after celebrating Martian's birthday all night. I'll forgive myself. I think that makes sense, yeah. They have to go again, they have a copper. They're winding up to... Oh, why do I have an all-red hand here? It could still be okay. Alright, we'll let this hit. They're probably gonna have a buff on this one. No. Are they waiting... What are they waiting for? Ah, it's glint. Yeah. I was thinking they may have a glint. Alright, we're just taking this. Oh, dude. I mean, honestly, the Savage Sash reprint is so good. That's exactly what I was hoping that they were going to use Gem Packs for. Alright, Savage Sash with Savage Feast. Let's see how this goes. We're going for 7. I went very low to make this happen. Ah, Scott, you can't tease us like this. You can't tease us like this. Just say nothing! Alright, so... We have this. We have a blue. That means we can play a Buckwild. Actually, we cannot. We can. play a Buckwild. So do we play this? Show of strength, and we go for 7. Give us another history pack, Elizabeth. Yeah, right? Coward. I mean, you just did, Scott. You just demonstrated that you could. So, yes, indeed. You can. Alright, so this is still lethal. They need to block. This is lethal. You need to block. Also, every Pro Premiere they do get better. What do you mean the World Premiere gets better? Ooh. I don't want this card. I was honestly surprised about a few things at the World Premiere. There we go. Oh, non-block. GG. Oh, there we go. Roots are back, baby. Brutes are back. I won against my round of applause for opponent. I mean, Silver Age. Silver Age, I really look forward to Silver Age. Yeah, I really look forward to it. I wonder if they're going to make some adjustments to Project Blue or if it's just going to be that. You know what will be monstering in Silver Age? What is Burst? The convergence and how they present the sets improves every time, like how they tease some things and what they show off. I wasn't able to watch coverage because I was there, right? I did, however, pick up this little guy. I mean, I don't know if Tuffnut is good, but I couldn't resist. Like, this card looked too good. I had to have it. Alright, let's open up a Hunted for Schöne. Can I just reprint Iceland so I can play her in Sage, CC, and LL? Maybe we'll get that. Alright, let's open this. I bought a few packs from Silver. Oh, okay, alright, we'll open it in a second then. Plunger Prospects, Grow Claws, Golding Iron, Reaper's Call, First Enemy First Strike, Hunter Killer. I found the manual focus, guys, can you tell? Dude, the art and war tokens looked so good as well. The confidence token was sold out when I got the toughness. I was like, there's a good chance I'm going to play Tuffnut at some point, so I had to get it. Alright, let me get over here. Tip off. Pick up the point. Leapfrog. Silver Talons. Twist and turn. Silver Talons. 1,000 Runeblood. It's majestic. Is it good? I don't play Runeblades at all. I had to trade for my confidence cone. Couldn't live without it. Dude, I fully get you. You want a gem pack? You're getting it. You're getting it. That's the only special pack I have today, so don't use that redemption anymore, everyone. Oh, you can only redeem it once per stream anyway. Alright. 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 Okay, pockets, yeah. Yeah, YH as well, yeah, okay. Alright. Come on. Come on. I should have kept this for the collection. I'm gonna need to keep one sealed, right? Nah. Ah, loot the hold. Loot the hold. Ah. Not what you want to see, but we'll take it. It's fine. Also, you know how at the world premiere they gave away the Marvel charms? They gave it away in a pack. And because I'm collecting packs, I have to keep it sealed. Them's the rules. There's nothing I can do. Darn Necropirates, right? Get wrecked. Alright, we're back to Kayo. So, before we get to the next game, I have to say, I was surprised when I compared the world premiere of The Hunted in Prague to the world premiere in Montreal for Super Slam. Because there were no artists, and the price wall, not the price wall, but the merch was very basic. I think the only thing that you could get off the merch stand was Reviled and Revered t-shirts and Platus armory decks. And obviously the armory decks sold out. They didn't have anything else. And I don't know what the reason for that is, and I don't know why there were no artists. But from that perspective, it really felt like a step back from the Hunted world premiere in Prague. Now, it could be because Living Realms has more experience in setting up these events. It could be that Silver Goblin wasn't able to get things set up in time. There were some rumors going around about, you know, the merch stuff not being shipped in time, so it was stuck in customs, that kind of stuff. I don't know what the reason was, but I really, really wanted like a little romping club, and I was so sad that I couldn't buy it. Unfortunately, the world has changed in Prague. A lot of stuff simply didn't make it to Canada, including artists. Some just didn't feel safe heading in the direction of the world. That makes a lot of sense, right? That makes a lot of sense. So it did sadly feel a little bit like a step down, but credits to Silver Goblin, right? The event was well organized. Everything was on time. The events went smooth. Okay, we go for Fang, so we need to go second here because we want to go tempo. Like, aside from what I just mentioned, like, the event was perfectly run, right? It was no issues at all. They even had, like, people in the convention hall that asked you if we were there for Flesh and Blood, and then they guided you to the right place, which was a really nice touch. The location was nice as well. I was in Silver Goblin like 2 days before the event, and it's a nice shop as well. And if you ever drop into Montreal, I definitely recommend you go. Definitely recommend it. All right, let's see if you can out aggro them. Oh no, Kayo the Menace. So we're here, right? But there's so much, like. The event was so weird for me. Can't block with this. Do we need to block for 6 here? Yes. I checked into the accommodation on the first night. I get up the next day, sleep drunken, alright? Go to the loo, look to my right, and there's a freaking mouse there! I was like, huh. Little mouse comes down from under the cabinet in the bathroom, walks over to the shower, hops into the shower, turns around, looks at me, and just disappears again. And I'm like, well. We're keeping the Reckless Stampede for a 5-card hand. I'm going to play Smash. I'm just going to play this into run Rough Shot. Well, I could play this because I had a Vigor, right? Free pet. Mouse got the wrong room. Yeah, Mouse was like, wait, this is not my room. And the thing is, right, I reported it to the company that's running the apartment, and they didn't offer any compensation or anything. They're just like, I had to ask them for a different room. I was like, okay, guys, what are you doing? Actually, you know what I can do? I can actually click this, get the +1. and then run roughshod for 6. That was so real. And it's like the one time where I didn't have my phone with me, right? Because, you know, everybody goes to the loo with the phone in their hand, right? There needs to be at least 3 mice or a rat to be considered complete. I didn't know that's how you handle it on the North American continent. That's clearly my bad. That is clearly my bad. Clearly, that is my fault. Just adds flavor. I mean, it was pretty cute, to be honest. I didn't mind that much. It's just that we were eating in that apartment as well, and I didn't necessarily want, you know, to eat. Because you just don't know where the mouse was, right? And I don't want mouse droppings all over the place. Hey, Baran, how are you doing? All good, thank you. That's Jake the rat. He's renting the room beside. It could be. Could be. Alright, so we gotta go again and we gotta mine. How do we start this? If we start with the pulping, we can't lose to go again. We have 6 resources. We can play the pulp. Smash Instinct will be better last game. Let's do this. Okay. So we lost the Buckwild, but we gained the Bloodrush Bellow. So that means we go into Mandible Claw, into Stampede, arsenaling the Bloodrush Bellow. So this is going to be for 7, 10, 17 damage. Not bad. Not bad for that hand. How you doing, Bran? And then they gave us a room. And honestly, the chairs were very dirty. It was maybe my fault that I booked a pretty cheap accommodation. One could say that is my fault. But, you know, it was managed by Marriott. So it's like, okay, my expectations are not sky high, but you should do better than this. Okay, they're not going to defend here. Like, they're just going to let this hit. Good. I'm deep into testing for Hamburg. Hamburg is this weekend? I think Kayo is the right to go. Oh, the 3rd. I think Kayo is the way to go. What's your argument for Levia? Shizuka first. Nice. Thanks, Scott. Do you think that Kayo will turbo LL, or do you think they'll hit him if he gets many points so fast? He doesn't have much of a barrier to work for PQ. So, here's my take. I think they want Kayo gone so they can get Mandible Claws out the door. I think they want to get rid of Mandible Claws. So they're not going to do much. But my personal take, and I'm a bad player, don't forget about that. My take is Kayo's not going to do as well as people think, because all he does is raw damage, right? And you can disrupt them pretty easily. So I think something that can block him out, or something that can, like, disrupt him hard, can actually counter him pretty well. Hey Mitch, how you doing? Another Lexi situation where the weapon is the problem. I think it's more a brute problem than a specific hero. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Bloodrush Bella, what are we pitching? The Smash Instinct. Would have loved the Beast Within discard here, but we're missing Go Against anyway. Mitch, how are you? How are things in Poland? I really look forward to seeing the announcements for Silver Edge. Yeah, it should be good. Good! We have a Go Again. Very, very good. Alright, let's see about our resources here. Mandible Claw for 2. Flex Speed for 2. Show of Strength for 2. We have more than enough resources to make this happen. So this is going to be for 5, 6. 6, 7 for 13. 13 plus 8 is 22. 21. I need the pommels too, but... Oh yes, math is hard. I do think Kayo vs Levia is a choice between consistency and spike. That is a good argument. I actually have leftover resources. But I don't want to arsenal a beast within either, so may as well use it here. So we keep the Fatal Spring Tunic. Hey, Ako Alcava. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How are you, friend? Are you doing alright? 10. Oh, yes. Wait. Yes. Sorry. Of course, gauntlets. Thank you for... That's another mistake going on the counter. Absolutely. Can somebody please sell me these gauntlets? I need them on Saturday for Win a Box tournament. Mistakes. That is 2 mistakes. Okay, I can see why people think this hero is broken. Curious about new TCGs? Ask anything. How was Montreal besides paper? Montreal was great. I loved it. Met so many great people, including the great Scott. I met some great content creators, really nice players, and I just love the city, right? Just love the city. It's one of my favorite places in the world. We have plenty of time, so we were able to do some sightseeing. I was able to attend the event. I was able to just chill a little bit as well, which was nice. Well, that is true. That is true, but still, it's always good to meet you, Scott. Aiko, what TCG do you play? If I may ask. Alright, so we have a pulping here, which is risky, because they could take away my go again if they have a defense reaction. So this is not lethal, so we're not blocking here. We're letting them do their thing. They only have 1 fealty so far. They need 3. You know what? The only thing that I'm disappointed is that I wasn't able to meet you, Josh. Honestly, with a world premiere so close to you, I was expecting you to turn up, and you didn't. That's the biggest disappointment of that trip. Yeah? You get that right, you're a disappointment. They're low enough, I would take a good amount of damage, force them to block a lot, yeah. And I don't need to block yet. My equipment, I can preserve my equipment. You go... But, yeah, how far is Philadelphia from, you know, Florida? I would say that's still like, what? A good few hours drive? Yeah, it's gotta be a good drive, right? Okay, so they're online now. They've got 3 fealty, but I was never gonna block. Doesn't make any sense here. I'm probably gonna be in Charlotte in later in the year, and I really hope that I get to... You know what? I should have probably done this differently. I really hope I'm gonna play Flesh and Blood in Charlotte. Have you been to the St. Joseph Church? No. Do they have the defense reaction? Orlando, Philadelphia is a 15-hour drive. That is quite a distance. How are you doing, Jim? What did you play before Fab? This is my first trading card game. I didn't play anything before this. And I've been playing Flesh and Blood for... Oh, damn it. No, this only matters if they have... I was going to say, only if they have one in Arsenal. I've been playing Flesh and Blood for about 4 years now. If you're considering playing Flesh and Blood, right? I would say do it. It's just from a purely mechanical standpoint, in my opinion, just if you look at how the game plays, it's the best trading card game on the market right now. Like, no debate. It's the best game. Of course, there's ups and downs, you know, it's not everything is perfect. But if you're looking for a game that is just great to play, it's Flesh and Blood. The games are good, Jim. I'm 2-0, as you can see up here. By the way, Fitz is not on stream, so let's take this away. Put my little logo. And yeah, thanks for everyone for being here today. I hope you're enjoying the stream. If you have any questions about the game or myself or anything like that, then please feel free to ask away. So, we cannot utilize this hand. I'm wondering if it's time to use the ScowlingFleshBag here to minimize what they can do. You experience with IRL play? Yeah, I'm playing mostly in person. Like, Flesh and Blood is much, much better in person. Much, much better. I started playing online because I just wanted to practice a lot of different heroes, and that's really hard in paper because you need all the cards. Teklo? I don't know about best hero. Did he even get a card? Like, has he gotten any better at all? He's got an alpha mod, that's about it. Is it good? It's a very real upgrade. Okay, is it good enough? Alright, we're gonna go for Bear Fangs here because of the potential +2 damage, right? Which makes more sense than over Reckless, so it's more damage. And there are 4 lives, so we want to get them to block here as much as possible. That's the game here. We have a life advantage. We have also more equipment still to block with. The more we get them to block with, the better. They probably have a defense action because if they don't block more, they're dead. Yeah, so facing a 3-card hand is much less dangerous than a 5-card hand. Alright, the Reckless Swing could mean we finish out the game. Because it's if they take 1 damage, but I don't think we're gonna do that. Oh, Hunter, right, that's good. That's for 6. Can they do 7 damage here? I don't know. Let's not risk it. Let's block for 4. And then we'll start a big turn with the Reckless Swing, pitching the... No, sorry, the Wild Ride. Pitching the Reckless Swing. Another Hunter's End. Oy. Good thing I blocked here. That could have been close to killing me. Alright, so Wild Ride, pitching the 1 miss in my hand. 7 go again. We have enough resources only for 1 more attack. That's not true. We can claw... No, yeah, we can claw and then Reckless MP because we have 4 resources left. This costs 2, this costs 2. If my math is correct, which it hopefully is. And then... We're coming in for 7 here, and unless they have a defense reaction in Arsenal, I don't see how they survive this. If they need to block, and then even I would clash with them and would do 1 damage. Round of applause for our opponents. Round of applause for our opponent. You know what? I'm starting to think this hero is good. Stampede is insane. Stampede is so good. Alright, let's update the predictions. I think I did the predictions. Yes, I did. Now we're moving that away. And then... What did I want to do? I wanted to... The win counter needs to go through... Will this be... Guys, what do you think the odds of me going unbeaten on stream for the very first time? That would be something. But it's obviously too strong. I feel like I haven't seen an undefeated stream from Scowling in a long while. I've been at this point before. And those K numbers are absurd. Also, everyone has to play against him. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. 0%? Oh, Liliana Burst Flames have been here too long. They know. They know. They know. Could be 100% if you stream now, but that's cheating. But, Mitch, if you stream snipe, I'm going to immediately nope out of that. No stream sniping, dude. Also, I'm kind of going back and forth between Kayo and Rhinar, right? I think there would be a much higher chance of going undefeated if I just play Kayo. But because I want to play Rhinar as well, it's not going to be that's... Gonna share a deck my Tri-Cities tasting in Discord with matchups? Please do. Please and thank you. What hero is this? Is this free to show on stream, or is this... Ooh. I'd love to play some Tuffnut, but if I play Tuffnut, I'm not gonna go unbeaten. Club in Tuffnut is interesting. I'm kind of keen to try a Tuffnut. I'm kind of keen to try it out. The thing is why I've been hesitant to think about Tuffnut, right? Is the Intimidate. Intimidate is a real problem for Tuffnut. Right? If I imagine myself on Rhinar, I love to play into Tuffnut. Like, because if you intimidate a couple of cards, like, what is he gonna do? Even if with the toughness tokens. Do people complain in Fab about bad luck draw of bricks less than in other TCGs? Like, it's annoying spending a lot of time practicing stuff just to be called Sacco when winning. So, I think it's less of an issue in Flesh and Blood, because you draw up 4 new cards every single turn, right? And with those cards, you attack, you block, and you pay for whatever you want to do. So, in general, you have a lot more agency what you do with your hand every single turn, and you have a fresh set of cards every single turn. Now, it's not only me saying that. Germany classified Flesh and Blood as a game of skill, which not a lot of trading card games have achieved. So that means, is there a variant in Flesh and Blood? Yes, there is. Absolutely there is. It's a trading card game. You draw 4 cards, it can be crap. But I think compared to other games where you draw less cards, or you need to pay for it in different ways, or just think about Magic, where you need to rely on having the lands out so you can play something, there's a lot less luck involved. Rock or nothing. I'm gonna build Tuffnut. Ooh. You think Club is Tuff's best weapon? Does that make sense, Echo? Let's try. You know what? F the record. Let's try it out. We're not here to build a perfect record. We're here to play fun games. Let's play Tuffnut. Mostly because if he's viable, I want to play this card, right? I want to play this beautiful extended art. Decoy is this this is gonna be hard. This is gonna be hard. I may get fatigued here. I wouldn't be surprised if this is like a Smurf account of Mitch. I'm here for easy points. Yeah, I mean, makes sense. Sigma, how you doing? Hey. Mean deck's nut or bust. You know, that sounds dirty in so many ways. Sigma, you can watch wherever you want. Plunder. Do we want to use it here? Yeah, let's Rampage to get a toughness token. No! I missed the very first time. Who's your hero for ProQuest? I'm not currently planning to play any. Why is Bloodrush Bellow in this deck? What are you doing, friends? What are you doing? What are you cooking over there? Why? Honestly, because I'm starting to doubt if I'm good enough to actually do something significant in a tournament, and I'm wondering if it's better for my sanity if I just have fun playing the game. What if I just have fun, right? Instead of trying hard. Good point. Good point there. So you have a 2... We're missing resources. Yeah, see, now that's a problem, right? Let's play this and Arsenal the Bloodrush Bellow. I know, Mitch, but it's about my personal mindset, right? It's about how I go into it. And it's really hard for me to just take it as fun. I know it sounds weird or bad. By the way, Shriek Razors. Another mistake. I didn't look at what equipment they're using. That's a mistake. Always look at the equipment that they're running at the start of the game. It's crucial. I don't know. Maybe you know it's an issue that I need to solve for myself, right? But at the moment, I feel like if I go into a pro quest and I don't do well, my day's ruined, and I don't want that when I play Flesh and Blood, right? I just want to have a good time. That's all I want. So I'm questioning if it's then the right thing for me to go into a tournament where I have those negative feelings out after, or if I just avoid that. And I don't have a clear answer on that, right? But I may do like a pro quest like last minute, but I don't know yet. I don't know yet. If I do play a pro quest, the question probably comes down to Rhinar or Kayo. My heart says Rhinar, my brain says Kayo. Yeah, but if you're never making any progress, Mitch, right? If you... Yeah. Hello, leave no witness. I do not want to give you... And see, that's why you don't put any cards in Arsenal. But this will goes down to 3, right? Does competitive play in Fab have seasons, and when are they? Well, usually the seasons are when a new... Well, yes. It's a bit hard to explain, to be honest. But I don't want to give him... Alright, so we're doing this. But you have made progress over the years. Have I, though? Have I? Just being... Maybe I'm being overly critical, but I'm not sure I have. Because I've achieved nothing. Right? I've tried really, really hard, and I've achieved nothing. Right, pitch from the top. A red is not what we wanted to see. Got a toughness. Good. Alright, we go for this. Because it has go again. I've been cheered. And it cheers again when I'm lower life. So I need to do that before they accept the damage from Romping Club. Oh, by the way, no, that command doesn't work anymore. Rumble is gone. Rumble is gone. Yeah, I've tried to win skirmishes. I've tried. Yeah. So we go for 8 here. Cool. That's a pretty good number. And we're definitely gonna bonk them with the stick here. We're definitely bonking them with the stick. That's another 7 damage. Oh yeah, thank you for the reminder. I would have forgotten that, which adds another mistake. Where is it? I can't find it anymore. There it is. 4 mistakes. Alright. 16 damage. So does your local scene then think pockets that he actually has game, or is it just testing out? I should always go, do I have an extra resource? Are my arms up? That's what I should do always. Alright. So arms, this modifier, this modifier. So, by the way, Akko, so to come back to your question, so usually I think there are 2 Pro Tours per year. No, there's not 2 Pro Tours, but it's probably easiest to show you the graph that they made and take you through that from their webpage to explain how exactly it works. Yes, game might not be the right meta for him. I think it depends what hero you play burst. Alright, 1. Bam Bam. Bam Bam is fun, but they don't have an item. Because this, discard this, your club attacks this target. When it hits a hero, destroy an item they control. Oh, because it's 2 Pro Tours a year, right? Then you have 2 qualifyings to the Pro Quests, which qualify for Pro Tour. Then you have the Road to National seasons, which you qualify for Nationals. Then below that you have Skirmish, which is basically the first step up from just like the locals. And that's... In between you have World Premieres, you have Battle Hardens, you have Callings. There's a lot going on, Akko. There's a lot going on. Silver is an item, yes, but he doesn't have any. It's got to have a modifier here, right? To get me to discard more cards. So hopefully... Probably 5 will not be enough here, I'm guessing. Also, they're trying to fatigue me. There we go. That's not great. Someone said to me that you need to celebrate even the tiniest victories. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so this means I'm losing a lot of cards here. They're gonna mill a lot of my cards. This is definitely a fatigue build. Yeah, I was actually expecting more. Alright, so we activated this ability to pitch from the top of my deck blinds. Ah, now we have silver, friends. Now we have silver. Yeah, but are they more fatigued than I am? Yeah, let's get rid of that silver, dude. Because I don't want them to buy back their items. Yeah, let's not let their... Bam... I love the card Bam Bam. ScowlingFleshBag. My 2 cents, buy Yuki's Patreon for a month or two. Pick up a deck and follow her SB... No, just like the name. Do you... Yeah. Bam Bam. I don't have a toughness token now, though, because this is not a 6. The ability only activates when you pitch a card for 6 damage or more. Obviously. I may try that. Sigma. I think the reality is I should turn my playing a lot into practicing well. Right? That's what I should be doing. Like, perfect practice makes perfect? Something like that. I think that's what I should do. And... Oi, oi, oi. They kept the silver with a freaking reinforcer line. That is clutch for them. That's very clutch. Okay, so this does nothing. Well, that's not true. It does give them silver if it hits. And they banish a card, which I do not want. Okay, let's see if this... Ah, damn it. Ideally, I don't want to block here, right? Because it's really not that much damage. I should have guessed there's a shred there. And they have nothing in Arsenal, so the Command and Conquer is kind of wasted here as well. Okay, so that's a 6, so that activated the hero ability, so I have a toughness. I'm hard fatigued, so I wonder if I just play the Command and Conquer and we keep the... No, I can't block with this from Arsenal, of course. Arms, thank you. Okay, in that case we just send it. Actually, no. Ah, now I gave it away. Right, Command and Conquer and Arsenal would have been the right choice here, without showing them that I have it. Yeah, but CNC doesn't do anything here. Oh! This is a new card. The reveals the top card of their deck. If it's a name card, banish it. Search their... Okay, what happened? Left it there. Oh no. Yeah, because now I made a mistake. I showed him the Command and Conquer, right? Now I can take it from my hands with that. Oh no, it took Buckwild. Wait, how many Buckwilds is he getting? Oh no. I thought there was another Command and Conquer on top, that's why I'm saying that. Yeah, but we're down to 39 cards, right? we're down in cards here. That's a lot of cards gone. Got it, Lillian. Okay. 4 cards. That is a lot of cards. So, the problem is this is one of my go-agains, right? If I want to do damage. I don't know. Wait, what's happening, buddy? Why won't you be on camera? You're just off camera. People want to see you, buddy. You should really be in front of the camera right now. Why are you not on camera? He just looks at me with blank eyes. What are you talking to me about? Okay, so... how many Reckless Wing is the deck running? 2. And in Huntsman... 2. Okay, so I can block with 1 here. But then I don't get the buff. Because this is only attack action. Five is awkward. I don't want to block with 2 cards. I really don't want to block with 2 cards. And the blue in my hand is bad as well. So basically I can block with 1 card and take damage and lose a card, or block with 2 cards. I'm here for Fitz actually? No, I get it. That makes total sense. I would be here for Fitz too. But he heard his name, he had me look at him, and then he was like, I'm out of here. I like 90% of you are just here for Fitz. I'm sure of it. Sadly, he does not want to be on camera today. The camera that I set up for him is actually a camera that I can move around. Now, the problem I have with that is that I have to control it with my phone. And my phone is in use when I'm streaming because I'm using it for the camera for the packs. So I didn't quite think that through. Alright, so we have a Bam Bam here. 2 resources. We can actually activate the gauntlets here for a resource. And then put the Reckless Wing at the bottom of the deck. Because again, Command & Conquer doesn't do anything here. Scowling, I have a question. Which is better, Bastion of Duty or Steel Braid Buckler? I need to bring up those 2 cards to have an opinion. So our weapon is more efficient than what they're doing, right? So if we want to win this game, we have to win it through bonks. Maybe let's put it up to chat. Chat, what do you guys think? Bastion of Duty or Steel Braid Buckler? The question of the day. Okay, 5. Bonk them with the stick. I was gonna say they're gonna take it, but no. No, they are not. So is toughness 1 value? I guess so, because it blocks for 1. So you get 1 value every single turn. Isn't it just a Valiant Dynamos with extra steps? Okay, so something that I've ignored so far. No, it's not true. I was going to say my equipment, but I have actually used it quite a bit. Scabskin letters are gone already. But we need to remember, I need to remember, that it's pretty good into breakpoints, and I think I'm going to need to start using that. Also, you know what? I forgot to talk about this. When I went to Silver Goblin at Montreal, I walked in and they're like, are you looking for something? It's like, well, yes. But I very much doubt that you have it. Because, as you know, I'm collecting a pack of every single set that LSS releases. And I have everything except the Judge Packs, which arrived, like, Judge Pack Season 5 and 6 arrived while I was in Canada. So that's in the collection as well. I'm probably never going to buy 1 to 4 because the prices for those are just crazy. Do you have Never Give Up, an old favorite in the deck? Oh, you gotta ask... Do I have Never Give Up? Doesn't look like it. So I went to the shop. So I have every single pack except for 1. And I go into the shop and they ask me, so are you looking for something? I was like, no, I'm in town for the world premiere. I was wearing my Pro to London t-shirt, so it was pretty obvious that I was there for Flesh and Blood. And so they're like, oh, you know, what are you asking? What are you looking for? And I said, well, Mastery, Archive Pack Guardian, Japanese. Why would a random shop in Montreal have that? They walk behind the counter. Ooh. Ooh. Yes, I have to sync it. I can't give them the information that that's at the top of the deck. They go behind the counter. They grab a pack and they hand it to me. I was like, oh my god. You have the one pack that I need to complete my set. That's amazing. That's well and truly something I did not expect when I went into the shop. Action card defending us. Oh no. Yeah, crap. Losing all the cards here. We're losing another cards. 2 cards actually. The Mask of Perdition, another 2 cards milled. Yeah, we can't win this. They're just milling me too fast. And the silver as well. They have like 4 silver here. The Bam Bam was good. Okay, we do have something in the arsenal this turn though. And we do have enough resources. So we're going to send the Command and Conquer here because it actually has a relevant on-hit for once. Sigil of Solus? I got baited so hard. Oh, that was a hard bait. Oh, come on. I got baited very hard here. Alright. Surgical Extraction. What did they pitch and take back? I can't give him more than 1 card to block. I mean, I knew that was going to happen, but what? I wonder if I should just overblock. Oh, losing another 2 cards. That's so painful. This is probably one of the worst decks to play into right now. We have 30 cards left. Wait, why did I get a card? No! Why did I get a card from hand? Reading the card explains the card, right? Reading the card explains the cards. So we have one resource. We're keeping up on life. The problem is that our deck is about half of what theirs is. The question is, are they going to run out of threats? Well, they still have the codexes. Still have the codexes. But yeah, that was a hard outplay there. The mill is very, very real. Jeez, a Heart of Faendal as well. Oh, Lord. Actually, wait. I'm not gonna block that. Just saw my 2 felling, 3 plows for 55. Got a CF Rex. Plus a bunch of needed super rare and M's for 100. That's pretty good. It's quite crazy that you open 2 fellings and 3 plows. Did the reprint do something for the price? I mean, having playable cards is always what you need to aim for, right? Price drop hard. Good. Good. Are we still... Do we still think that the reprint policy doesn't work? From 40 to about 10. That's great. That's great. Alright, apparently they're not unhappy that I took my block back. Sorry. First salty person of the day. Like, they're saying look at chat to see what they did afterwards. I see Spider's Bite. And then Heart of Faendal. That's it. I don't have any more information. No, I don't understand either. I mean, he's winning, right? So I don't know what the problem is. Doesn't matter. Some people need to win. It's fine. It's fine. I don't get tilted. Sometimes.
Ew, yikes forever.
Wait, they reported me? Oh well. Alright, alright. That's my first report. Do I get an award for that, or... It's fine. Actually, we can just move over to Locke as well, right? Can I just point out that I at no point did I have the information that he's claiming that I had. I don't know what his problem is. No, it's look. So now it's just playing the same thing over and over and taking it back. Hey, Decoy, smile on your own camera. It's not looking particularly good for you right now. I don't know why I was reported. It's just tilted. At this point, it's just tilted. It's just trying to piss me off. It's just trying to piss me off. It's trying to make me rage quit. Hey, at least I don't lose the game. Alright, let's copy this. I guess we're gonna have to do some reporting later. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what... They're winning the game. I don't know what the point is. Alright. There's no point in this. What's the point? Let's play this again, though. I mean, my win-loss record doesn't really matter, right? It's at the end of the day, Talishar is a... No. I'm not gonna play games. I'm not gonna play games. It's you know, it's fine. It's fine. First or second? First. Do I want to go first? I don't know. Why not asking for a rematch? Hey, it's a matchup from the same set, right? I think you want to go first because you want to be able to create the token, right? You want to have that toughness. Okay. Do you want to play Song of Sinew here? I don't know. Could play Buckwild into a Romping Club, but they're just gonna block out anyway. Since we want to fatigue them, right? I think we play this conservatively and just swing the Romping Club at them. And we can Arsenal the Buckwild. Although it's a 3-cost, it's going to be hard to play. You know what? Let's activate the gloves. Let's not forget about that. Because why not? This doesn't do anything. But these two are... they're both 2 blocks. Alright, let me play... I think that I'll put the Sinew at the bottom of the deck here. Yeah, so Lyath is very much set up, right? Very, very much so. Dude, if he blocks with those 2 cards, those are some of the best cards. I take that in a heartbeat. Actually, I'm gonna make a change. Okay. So you'll need something in Arsenal to sink resources into. Yeah. That's a good point. Alright, let me get this back up here. Alright. Let's put this Buckwild in Arsenal. Oh, hello, Bloodrush Bellow. They already have a might. I have a toughness. I am a tough guy. Get on a space, gets +1. Crush when it deals 4 more damage to here. Destroy a card in their arsenal. Yikes. That's not what I want. When this offense clash with the attacking hero, the winner gets to choose an attacking defending card -3/-3. Hey Schmutzi, how are you? Good to see you. Does this work the way I think it does? But it's kind of a gamble. So let's block like this. Razor Reflex? Knackered, hate Mondays. Dude, I just came back from 2 weeks of vacation. How do you think I feel? How do you think I feel? But the point of the week that is furthest away from the next weekend is already behind us. So if you want to pick me up, there it is. 0 empathy for me now? That makes sense. I mean, I get it. I get it. That makes sense. I wouldn't have empathy for me either. So what do we do here? We can play a Buckwild, or we can play a Bloodrush Bellow and see what happens. Let's see what happens. Well, that backfired. That backfired like crazy. Actually, let's do this. Yeah, that went crazy bad. Did you play this deck already? I did not, and I don't think I will, because I don't think Guardian is my kind of... I don't think I'm gonna like playing Guardian, so I didn't get it. But I think at the world premiere I could have, if I would have bought it in time, I could have gotten it from MSRP. Ask Pocket. I just clicked on the button for the matchup. I mean, it doesn't go that long necessarily because he fatigues quite fast. Oh, interesting. Okay, let me trigger this first. Two in the palm of your hand. Oy, oy, oy. I mean, it doesn't do anything so far. Okay, so we got toughness. We could play a send packing here. This is for 0. Rock lovers? I do love rock, but I was given this deck to play, so I'm playing it. So we have enough resources, so we can activate the gauntlets as well. I don't know if I put that back on the top of the deck in the right combination. Because the same packing, of course, attacks their arsenal, right? That's what we want here. And the 11 here, so pumping this with Song of Sinew and with the gauntlets, it's going to make this very hard for them to block. And clearly, you know, they have a pump here. Because that's what they need to make their hands work. I don't think that you did the 4th card is now CNC, I think. Okay, we'll see. If CNC is the 4th card, then that's what I wanted. Is Playtest the army deck not being sold at MSRP in the US? Are you guys being scalped? It is. No, it actually... I did it the wrong way around. Cruel Ambition. That is pretty good. That is 4 mites. Got it for 40? That's good. That's good, right? Yeah, that's good. So that's MSRP. Leave them hanging. Okay. You know what? I could do a funny thing with Bam Bam here. If in this attacks you control, might token create 3 more. 7 mites. That is a lot of might, my friends. That's a lot of mites. Feels very mighty. Small man likes to feel big. 5, like, it feels like a hero that draws 5 cards just... It's just waiting to be broken, right? It's just... How can it not be broken? I'm avoiding the plus 10 one, which is silly because that's my main LGS. They justify the price increases on their product because of the point of system. They let people use to get discounts, but I'm not going to use it. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I actually made a bit of mistake. So I sold all my cards to min-max, and I didn't realize that they actually... They don't come to European events, so I just had to use... I used store credit, and I had to use it on stuff that I didn't really want that much. I did get 3 of the Flick Flags from Nationals from last year, though, which is really cool, because I kind of wanted them and I missed out because I didn't go to Nationals last year. Alright, guys, this is gonna hurt. Their setup is here. 8 mites... plus a nimbleism. When this hits a hero to discard their hand. Alright, in that case I may as well block everything, right? Actually, no. I'm gonna block 7. And then use discard this at instant speed. Yeah, this hurts. Took 10 damage here, but I feel like for... Yeah, well, this will have 2 cards, never mind. Could have tried to remind if I had known. It's okay, I actually wanted to go for more... I got 2 weakest link, I was hoping I could get 3 weakest link. But I'm happy to get 2 weakest link and 2 cut through the facade, so I got some good stuff. He can, if he draws like this, right? I've got 3... So we're going to activate... When am I ever going to use this Buck Wild? I mean, it looked like they did a lot, but I didn't actually do that much. Did he just raise it at? He did. Yeah, he did. That's the second razor that he played. Revolting Gesture. Yeah, right back at you, friend. Ooh, this is going to be big as well. No, they got... When you control 3 or more, this gets +3. When this hits a hero, destroy an intimidate card. Oh, this gets my Blood Rush Bellow. But we can block for 5. Hey, we're fine. We just block for 11. We just block for... No! 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 No!
Emotional damage.
Some special Oasis Respites. Yeah. Which ones? Oh my god, the Command and Conquer gone is so bad. No, not the Command and Conquer, the Blood Rush Bellow, right? That is so bad. 6 mites up and 6 mites in the confidence. Can't block it. Hey, at least I didn't have to use my equipment to block yet. But 2 card 11 is pretty good. Bonk him in the nuts. That's what I'm doing. I'm back. Little one walk from... How did the Huntsman game go? He tilted. Reported me for getting tilted himself. And then kept doing the same thing over and over until I conceded and left. And he was winning. And the information that he thought I got by taking back a block, I never actually got. So, yeah. Dude, go back on YouTube, scroll back and see what happens. It's a thing. It's a thing. Right, they're pumping for a lot. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. 13. Alright, so we'll just have to block. Well, I can't block more. So this is 3, this is 3. Yeah, we're just gonna have to take the damage. Alright, it's 21 to 20 now. They're really catching up in the game right now. But they're down to 28 cards. Like, if we can maintain this... If we can maintain this, this is actually not going bad. You know what? Let me use my Buckwild that's been stuck here forever. I have 3 resources. Let's just attack for 7. Yeah, I mean, I don't need a hand, per se. All I need is to survive. That's all I need to do. They are prone to fatigue themselves here. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, oh no. No, stop. No, stop. Alright, blocking for 5 with 1 card is pretty bad. That's pretty good. When this hits a hero, create a confidence and a might token. I cannot let that hit. I'm not going to let this hit. Because I don't want them to get the confidence token. That's... If something kills me, it's not being able to block when I want to block. A blue on top? Yes, please. Blue 6. What did I spend the card for? Right, so I have 2 cards actually. But I can't get go again here. So what do I do with this? I can get cheered and then play it for free. No Arsenal this, but what's the point? Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll activate this. Arsenal the crowd goes wild. We'll activate this and we'll play the blue instead. Because it's a 0 block. Rolls gaps? Nah. True, Sigma. True. True. I played myself. Not roll this gap. I'll attack for 7. That's good enough. Because it's gonna need to start blocking now. It's gonna need to start blocking very soon. I honestly think Lyath is not that good. Watch me eat my words here. Minuism. Alright. Minuism. Revolting gesture. Okay. That's for 13. We'll just block for as much as we can. We're still on 21. So we'll take 6 here. I think we're okay. The card guys put him in lowest out of all new heroes. I could see that, although I don't know how... I don't know how the new Kayo is. I should have probably blocked that out to keep that card. Okay, so I've been cheered. So this costs 3 less, right? So what we can activate here is the gauntlets. And then play this for 7. This is lethal now. I think you need to... I think if I was them, you need to be more strategic about setting up big turns. I mean, that may still come now. But I think you need to be more conscious about setting up a couple of auras to do really big turns with like a confidence token. Not a true brute, won't roll scabs. If you're rolling scabs, you're playing it wrong. I'll just say it. Archeo is way too complicated for my liking. That's a good point as well, right? So that means some people will absolutely dominate it on it, but most people will just be like, 15 to 5, and we still have the ScowlingFleshBag. So we have +4 there. This is going to be a big one. This is going to be big. That's what she said. Okay, alright. Well, we just throw the blocks at this, right? No. Not that block. This block, this block, this block, this block, this block. Take 6. Although the ScowlingFleshBag will never really do what it's intended to do anyway. I like this deck, it's been very consistent. I've never really seen a red when I just wanted to bonk them. 5 mites left here. So this, now it's going to get really dangerous for me. Low digits. If they can get a confidence token or get something dominated here, it's... Whew. Sigma, I think we've already... Right, let me put it on my mistake counter, because I think we've already established that playing that card earlier on was a mistake. Okay, so this is a lot of damage now. Can they kill me? No. How many times is it going to intimidate me? Okay, so my full hand, they're coming in for 11. I block 4. That's the second bully tactics, right? I have 1 left. So 11 blocking 4. Alright, well, at least we get the hand back here. So this is actually pretty good. So we played the Song of Sinew, right? Then we look at the top of our deck. We're looking for a red, which I don't have. I should have kept the chest. 2 reds in my... 2 yellows in my hand. So we want... this at bottom. This at bottom. This in the next hand and this. Ah, I did it wrong. I did it wrong. No. Okay. I could have only attacked once anyway. But attacking for 9 with a relevant on hit, it's pretty good. Now the bullet tactics is a big problem now, right? If they can intimidate my whole hand, I have no equipment left, so I can't block with that. But we may have them here because they're down to 9 as well. Okay, they're blocking within the palm of your hand. No, they're playing it out. That's fine. You still need to block. Okay, so we live at least 1 more turn. This is still lethal. This is not lethal. But then they can play anything and I can attack again.
Show me what you got!
We may still have him. Jaws will give you the win. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't gonna come into my hand any... Yeah, that was the idea, that I draw it next turn, right? That was the idea. Oh, really? Pockets. Well, this is any zone. If you control a toughness token this turn, this gets +3 block and ambush. This defense clash with the attacking hero. The winner may choose an attacking or defending card to get -3, -3. So we play this, right? Nope, keep it in Arsenal. Yeah, but... No, I know I can put it in Arsenal. I get that, but... Then I can just bonk them with a stick. I'm attacking with it, guys. I'm attacking with it. Sue me. Sue me. I'm not rolling scaps to throw away the game. It's the best that I can do with my hand here. Okay, this is a problem. It's fine. It's not a problem. The problem has been overrated. It was still the best. It was still the best thing to play. I will maintain that. Ah, not enough resources. Okay, we're just bonking for 4. I think I may die here now. I could die here now. Ah, yes, I'm dead. I'm fine. Wait, why? Okay. What? No! 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 Oh, no! No! Ah, you called it! You called it, Lilian! You called it! Where's the reflex? Oh, no! Ah, womp, womp, womp. Also, I could have probably won this game. If I did what Sigma told me to do, I could have probably won this game. I don't know if I'm in love with the hero. Trade Tonic Visage, please. I don't know. What does Pocket say? It says deck. I can't just willy-nilly change that around. Alright, let's go with the broken hero again. Or do I? No, I think it's Rhinar's next again. I skipped Rhinar to play Tuffnut. Buffalo. I think this matchup is better for Rhinar. I think Rhinar is better here. Let's play some pummels into this matchup. We'll take the tunic. Did I hit the right button there? Outcome was a no. Alright. They're going for 6. The strongest survive should have come out of the deck, to be honest. Because that's never going to trigger here. They've got so Seismic Surge. Okay. Let's do a Command and Conquer. Arsenaling the Bloodrush Bellow. And we get 2 cards block.
Round 1. Fight.
9. Clash with the defending hero. When it defends, when it destroys. Okay, this is for 9. I have 2. I can do more with this hand. Let me be stupid. Let me be stupid. Don't judge me too harshly. Whose deck is this? Something I've picked up from the purple Discord. Wow. 3 reds is not what I wanted. Claw into Splatter Skull. Savage Feast would be a really good setup for next turn with the agility and the might. Also, Reckless Stampede, not good in this matchup either. Should have taken this out as well. The Clash is way too dangerous here. I gotta make use of the Bloodrush Bellow. Going for 8 here. Splatter Skull actually does something. I just wish I had another blue. Okay, that's... Okay, they're blocking it out. Oh, we have another Savage Feast. Ah, but I can't take... Ah! Maybe too many reds. So the deck has 19 blues. Could be not enough. Going for Claw here, which they're taking, and then the Stampede for 7. 19! How many do you think I should have? How many do you think I should have? Oh my god. Jesus. That was not good. Okay, blocking 3. Titan's Fist for 6 is pretty good. Ah, wait. Well, sometimes you get the variants, right? Sometimes, and then you get the blues when you don't need them. We Bruton? We are Bruton, Eldorte. Not very well, but we are. Not very well. This is not going the way I want it to go. Pummel? Smells like pummel. Brutes be good. Finally. We got a set, guys, and it's actually good. Oh, come on. Okay, well. I don't want them to know that I have a Blood Rush Bellow. This is not the turn for Blood Rush. How do I play this best? I can't keep taking damage. I think we just block with Savage Feast. Send Sea Legs with the blue. Arsenal Blood Rush Bellow. About time we had a good set? True. Still, why no Rivaldo or Revered else? It's a good question. Maybe they're saving it. Are you gonna play a Brute in the season, L? Lying? Who's lying? What? No lying here. Just a god honest truth. I think he knows I have command and Blood Spell, right? So he's probably gonna try and get rid of this. Oh. Dude, what is his hand? Just a casual 12. Just a casual 12. So we could potentially block with the pummel. Equipment. Play this Blood Rush. Or just swing big. I'm greedy. Hashtag not worth. Not worth. Brood will be bad again when Kayo takes a claws with him. Yeah, that's true. Well, it depends. It depends. My theory still is that they're going to give us a new weapon in the Rhinar armory deck that may actually be pretty decent. Just ignore this game. This game never happened, right? Just whatever I'm doing here is not happening. Tuffnut good? You think so? Again... So... Yeah. I took too much damage, right? I don't think so. Which hero has had different signature weapon than its own? You mean in the armor deck? Oh my god. Alright, here are all the blues, by the way. You're gonna play Tuffnut? Really? Really? You think he's that good? Alright, we got a pretty good strong hand here through discarding the Beast Within. So we could Claw. We'll probably do Claw, Splatter, Skull. Because the Show of Strength, the chance is too big that that's gonna get blocked. Gonna fatigue some fools? But if you face into Rhinar, you're sad. Still gonna need to give me... Damn it! It's gonna be able to keep the card. That's a really good use of quick dodge flexors here. That was really good blocking. 11. Dude, just a casual 10? Just a casual 10. Just swing big at home. You can never beat Gravy Cinder or anything that has Wizard written on it. Yeah, basically. We're way too low. Macho Grande will just... Yeah, the Mites will do the job as well. No buff, so we just block the 6 here. And then we swing big. But with a 5-card hand... Probably realistically it's over here. Freaking truce! Trounce. Oh god. Vigor, might, gold. All the things. Yeah, I was hoping I could keep some cards, but of course the hammer is gonna hit for too much. It's over. It's very much over. I took too much damage. I think that's the what happened here. I was too greedy. I was very much too greedy. Spinal Crush. For 10. 10 you say? Alright. Well, that doesn't work. That does not work. But I did not want to play KO AD. Rhinar I hold off until the armor deck, so I had to choose between Tuffnut. Why don't you want to play KO AD? Why don't you want to play that hero? Ooh, I'm dead. I'm dead. This doesn't block. GG. Totally my fault here. Yep. Yeah. Going from 2 games in a row thrown. That's what happened here. Boring to play? Well, that's fair. That's fair. Maybe it's my speed, right? Maybe it's the level of complexity that I need to be successful. So maybe it's good for me. All right, let's play one. Let's play one. Let's play the boring hero. See where it goes. I think if I want to have a chance in a season, I need to play the best hero I can. Okay, this is actually interesting. I'm gonna go second here, so I have momentum. I'm gonna need to bring the Nullrune Boots. Pockets? Alright, let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. Actually, let me... I think... Let me bring the cast bones. I'm gonna fat deck a little bit here. Okay. All right. Dirty stream sniper.
Round one.
Dirty stream sniper. And once again, welcome everyone to the stream. I hope you're having a fantastic day. If you're new here, welcome, welcome. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I may not be able to answer your question adequately, but that's what we have chat for. 4 reds. Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? All right, let's do this and we'll keep the... Hopefully we'll keep... Are you sure it's not 29 reds? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's not 29 reds. I actually changed a little bit about the deck and I made sure I don't have... Alright. Good for me that I actually didn't want to go for a second attack there. Is Bravo playable again? I wouldn't know. I don't think so. Why the blue? Why are you taking the blue, stupid deck? Why are you taking the blue? They're committed players. They're committed players to every hero, right? To be fair, like everybody, there's always somebody trying to make their pet deck work. Now we go for 6 here. But then we can go into Wild Rides. And hopefully finish with something good. Okay, I need these strong attacks, right? I can't have them go away without doing anything. Ah, damn it. Stupid hat. Stupid hat. Stupid hat. At least the hat's gone. Damn it. That hat just cost me 10 damage. That was 10 value. That was pretty good. Okay. We can't play our whole hand here anyway. So we're taking a turn to block. Obviously they're not online, so the strategy needs to be to go as fast as possible. But I need my go-agains. So, yeah. Bravo, more playable than Betsy? Yeah, probably. Should have asked Pockets. Is Is Olympia playable with the new cards? Jeez. I lost. They did the damage to me. No Olympia? No. No Olympia. I like it. No Olympia. I like it. I'm taking 2 damage. Gosh darn it. Oh no, I'm not, because we're same. It's the same. Because of course it's 6. Okay, that's the 2 cards. First 2 cards gone. Not doing enough damage. I'm worried. I'm worried. Okay, we got a wild ride here. This is go time. They're just gonna hit me with the stick again, right? Skip all rune chance, take the 6. But you look, they can look fancy while you lose every game. Hey, I mean, for many players, it's just about the bling, right? They just love the bling. That's the most important thing. Ah, oh, swing big gone. Dude, that hurts. That hurts. So we can swing Mandible Claw into swing big here in this turn. Oh, we're getting a... I mean, this is the defensive game for them, right? So they don't need Channel Mind Heroic, because that's not the game plan anyway. Limpis, Victor's poor cousin wearing gold fool. I already got all my cold foil cries of echoes from local traders. I'm hearing that the prices for the cards in this set is dropping very fast. Okay, we're going for 8 here. They're taking it. Yeah, because they probably need to decompose here. They need to get online. Fitz, I'm not letting you outside. It's too cold as it is. I bought my M's, my Brute M's for like 10 at the min-max stand, and I'm probably losing money on that. Yeah, Flick Knife's already down to 45. But that's good. Like, that's good. That's what we want to see. Okay, we're going to set up a Bear Fangs in Arsenal here. No, that's not what we're doing. We're playing the Reckless. For 8. Clashing. You haven't seen a single young play this Marvel for sale? I mean, I feel like she's going to be a very popular hero. Like, even if she's not good, I think she's just going to be... People are just going to like her. And that's why she's going to be hard to find. Alright, it's go time, friends. No fellings, please. No plow unders. Just leave me alone. Just let me be.
Show me what you got!
This is my turn. Leave my cards alone. E-Strike. It's pure damage. And it's giving me a chance. I'm going to use the ScowlingFleshBag. Maybe that's the card that he needed. She's good, but she's really hard to play. You can lose yourself in a dice factory. True, right? Just moving things around. Oh, dude. Did I take the blue? That would be insane. Okay. Barrage Bellow. Is this the second one? This is the second one. Right. Not ideal hand. No go again. But we can set up a Command and Conquer in Arsenal. I think I'm gonna do the Bear Fangs instead. For 11. Should probably rolled Scabskins here. Can I have a YouTube short on stream? It's important. I mean, as long as it's not going to get me banned. Whenever I watch his games, I know why I play Null Rune hands. Why? Okay, so it isn't to Arsenal. Oh, because I could have rolled the boots. Alright, yeah. Oh, hello, Felling for 11. Just take it to the face. Just YOLO it. Actually, wait. No! Ah! Do I need to send it to you in Discord? You can also send it in chat here. At least on Twitch chat it should be fine. May as well block a little bit here. So we need to go for a big turn here, of course. So we need to Buckwild. And I chose the Buckwild to get rid of it. YouTube blocked it. So either Discord or Twitch. Okay, got it. Okay, got it. Oh my god, what is this? Oh, wait, we'll watch this in a second. What is this? I'm already scared. Wait, you've seen it already? Preview is scary. Fitz is staring out the window like he's having a midlife crisis or something. Alright, Embodiment of Earth is not great here, but Command and Conquer is a spicy card. For 7. One day I'll be as good as aggro. No, I'll never be as good as aggro. Never! Never! Do I... Okay, we block here for 3. Probably the wrong card, to be honest. This needs quite a few blocks, though. And we'll discard the actual wind-up at the end of the turn to get an agility and the agility and the might for next turn. I'm on 9 life, which is give me a bit of a thing to work with, but they're also online with 8 cards which have been decomposed. So that's a 2. What else? It's a thinker. I mean, if this deck can beat a Florian that's trying to play the long game, then we've got a strong deck here. And I don't think I mean, I'm missing 10 damage off the Intimidated off the head. That was a very good moment to use that. That's very, very good. We're 14 minutes in and he's fighting for his life. I think that's the way you want Kayo to play this matchup. That's where you want to be. 2 mites, that's not what I want to see. The 2 mites could be a problem. They still have to block in the boots as well, right? I think it's a bit closer than it looks. There we go. Okay, now it's blocked out. Okay, good. That's boots gone though. Okay, Grasp of the Arc Knight. Create 2 rune chants. We're taking the 2. We're blocking. So that's 5. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. And then we hope for a good draw of Cast Bones. We're also down to 5 life. So that's pretty low. But they've used the equipment, right? So let's see. Let's see.
Show me what you got!
And yeah, again, if you're here, if you're new, hit like and subscribe and all that jazz. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good time. I'm working on some new stuff. The problem with me and working on stuff is always that I don't have enough time. Especially considering that we're probably very close to doing some good things at my real life work, and it's not helping me being able to focus on this streaming thing. Do I have sub packs? No, I do not. Oh no. Oh no, dude. You serious? Are you serious? +3? But it's attack action. He thought this works on the weapon. Oh, that's sad. That hurts. Just casual claw for 9. casual claw for 9. He may actually live through this. So we're activating the gauntlet. I haven't forgotten the gauntlets in a little while, which I'm a little bit proud of. I hope you're proud of me as well. Oh, he survives. But now he's gonna die. Maybe. Unless he can life gain. Oh, he can. Still lethal. GG. Alright, we got another win. I guess this hero is good. I guess this hero is good. GG's. Alright, let's see what you sent me here. Oh my god, what is this? What is this? Aggro? Oh my god. Oh my... Oh no! Oh no! Oh... Oh my god. Oh, I'm things you can't unsee. I was like, that's enough internet for today. That's enough internet for me. I had to enjoy that. You had to. Hit him with the romping. Yes, right. Oh no. Oh no. I remember when this matchup was on Invincible. Yeah, not anymore. But I do think if Pockets doesn't misplay that last turn, it's much closer, right? Sora CH, don't use school. Oh. You're being followed around the internet here. Mistakes. Still a close game. Mistakes are mistakes. Yeah, it happens. It happens to all of us, right? It happens to all of us. But, ladies and gentlemen, I'm still a little bit jet lagged. It is time for me to grab dinner. And then I'm gonna go take the dog out, and then I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you for the follow, Soro CH. Danke. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here today. It was great fun streaming for all of you. I hope to see you again tomorrow. I'll be back with some more Brute Gaming. Then Wednesday, Thursday, I have pre-releases. Maybe Friday I'll do a box opening stream, but just casual, not the usual. Maybe I'll rip the boxes on Thursday, so no promises. And then I'll probably rip the boxes on Thursday because I need to know what I have. And then Saturday I'm playing Win a Box tournament, so maybe that'll go well. Until then, thanks so much for being here. Love you all. Drop a like and a subscribe and recommend me to your grandma. I think that's everything I have for today. I'll see you soon. Bye.